What's up, GoPro fam? To all the guys that have clicked this video, you're obviously here to sort of wonder whether what I just wrote as the thumbnail was like true. Like, did I really get 32,000 subscribers off a GoPro? This is a GoPro right now, what I'm using. Right now I'm using the GoPro Hero 7, but mainly because I sunk my GoPro Hero 5 off the bow of the boat, just kind of went oops, and that was the end of it. But I want to talk a little bit today about how this camera, this simple GoPro that's like a couple $100 in dollars, ended up allowing me to be where I am right now. Like, standing on top of this mountain, talking about what's happening for 2019, which if I've made already, I'll link it. But just talking about how this camera sort of allowed me to get to 32k subs. So that's no lie, that's almost 100% true. I think I had 1,000 subscribers before I started the Yacht Series. And then I pretty much filmed the entire summer on a GoPro Hero 5 with a suction cup like in my mouth and just sucking it to random places. So here's some footage. Just something I want to touch on as this anchor is dropping. I'm pretty sure you can see now how dangerous it can be. I have never captured so much footage in my life before than on this trip. These are literally the moments I live for. See, what it is about a GoPro is the ability to mount it in crazy places and know that, like, if it falls off, that it'll be okay, probably. And at the end of the day, it's so small and so nimble with so many different mounts that you can just stick them in random places and have it in your mouth and throw it to your friends, and just that's what it was about a GoPro, is the ability to abuse it and know that at the end of the day, it'll probably be okay. You see, I've seen a lot of videos where guys are like, how to make GoPro footage cinematic, how to make it like fun to watch. And whilst the cinematic stuff is super important for some people, for why my channel succeeded, considering it was just raw footage that was compiled maybe into like a fun way, but a lot of that was just after editing and how I edit in Adobe Premiere. But really, more than anything, it was about the ability to just document what I was doing. And I would never have been able to capture the content I did without a GoPro, because I was focusing on the work that I was doing, and just by sticking it in random places and having it in my mouth and like tossing it in the water, and it was the raw documentation of the content that the GoPro allowed me to create more than what the GoPro's functions and capabilities were. I have 3 cameras, 3 that I always go to, the only 3 that I've ever carried in my camera bag, which is a GoPro, a drone, and then a slightly more cinematic camera, which I've actually just recently upgraded. See, the whole thing is to have the cinematic camera for those shots that you want to get that maybe a GoPro can't, or to have the zoom function, or to be able to vlog and have the screen looking out at you, which might be super important. But at the end of the day, that wasn't what got me the subscribers. The drone helped for sure. It just created a more epic experience, like everybody knows. But I assure you that it was the GoPro with the ability to just have that raw footage that really ended up making it so insane.
Okay, top of that fire, we can leave the bow on so long.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. It was raining, the audio was shit, it was windy, but it somehow just managed. And after, like, I don't know how many films, 20 or 30 straight videos that every single one of them had a GoPro in, that was what got me the subscribers. That was what allowed me to create the content, because I would have never have gone outside with my cinematic camera or my drone to create half the content that I did for that Super Yacht Series. It's certainly not my best work, but it is my most viewed work, and I think that's crazy. I think you guys have a lot of opportunity. New guys that are coming into the YouTube industry, there's a lot of room to grow, and I am perfect evidence of it. Sort of getting about 30,000 subscribers in 90 days just because of the niche content that I was making, and having a GoPro with the flexibility to allow me to create that. So this video is for the guys that just have a GoPro, just starting out on a YouTube channel, where Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon and all those guys say like gear doesn't always matter, it's the story. They're 100% right, unfortunately. As much as you'd wish you could just buy a camera and then have crazy amount of subscribers, that's not how it's going to be. I think those are tools to help you showcase your story a little bit better. But if your story is about doing crazy things and having a GoPro in your mouth and showcasing first-person view stuff, there's no better camera in the world than a GoPro, in my opinion, and it will always be a part of my camera bag for forever, just to allow me to create shots and capture stuff that I'd never normally have the chance to do. I have now upgraded to a GoPro Hero 7 after my Hero 5 fell into the water, and it is by far the greatest camera I've ever used. The cinematic experience has upgraded from what a normal GoPro is, and it allows you to just capture that perspective while you're running or whatever, that the footage is still, and it's super impressive. So if you want one single camera to buy, my recommendation will always be a GoPro, just to allow you to capture stuff you would have never normally captured. So that's my story, guys. I hope that helps, and I hope that inspires all the guys with a GoPro just to keep creating. And link me down some of your channels, and I'll go and check them out, especially if you've been using GoPro. I'd love to see what you get up to. Smash it, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. There goes a cable car. Phew! Man, I love this city.